Hey guys, what's up? It's Rocket64 here. Sorry you heard police sirens in the background there, but this review is kind of, well, not really long awaited, but I don't know, I guess you could say that, but today I'm going to be doing a movie review on Hush. Now, the movie's directed by Mike Flanagan and stars Kate Siegel as Maddie and Samantha Sloyan as Sarah. There's only 5 people in this entire movie, and I'm not going to say who plays the killer because I think he's kind of a pretty known actor. I'm not gonna, so just in case he is, I'm not gonna say who plays him. But anyway, basically what the movie's about is it's about this woman that is deaf and mute, so she can't hear and she can't talk. And she lives in a basically she just lives in a secluded um she and she's a writer and she lives in a secluded house in the woods and her neighbors are like pretty far away and like yeah, and so she just like lives by herself in a house secluded in the woods. And then there's this killer that he doesn't want to kill her just yet. He just wants to pretty much just like watch her. He just wants to like watch her and like before, like he just wants to observe her before he goes in and actually kills her. And the killer wears a mask for like a very small fraction of the movie, then he takes it off. And now, like, what do I think of this? Honestly, I didn't think a horror movie could be as good as Creep, but I was wrong. Like, this movie was pretty intense, and like you're gonna like, and you're just gonna be itching to see what happens next as you're watching it. And like this is this is almost as good as Creep, but the reason why I say Creep is better is because Creep had me legitimately scared at one point. Very few horror movies can actually do that to me, and Creep did it. But this one, like Hush, like this, like you have like a constant sense of worrying for the main character because you're wondering what's gonna happen to her, and yeah. So this is actually a very good, very intense movie, and yeah, it's like I don't really know what else to say about this, but this is actually it was a very good movie. I will say that. And if you get so like I do highly recommend you guys watch this movie. It is on Netflix, so you can watch it there. And yeah, like it is a very good movie. I will say that. Again, it's not as good as Creep because like Creep had me legitimately scared at one point, whereas like this movie didn't. And also like so few horror movies these days can legitimately scare me, and Creep did that. Hush didn't, but Hush made me feel like made me feel really worried for the main character. And also like to get the full experience of this movie, watch it in the dark with all the lights off, because that is the true experience for this movie. But yeah, I absolutely loved Hush. I thought it was a very great thriller. It's kind of a thriller slash horror, but like it is a very intense thriller, and I feel that you will enjoy it. And it's a very interesting storyline. I love that they had the main character deaf and mute, so she can't hear anything, she can't say anything. I really like that they made her deaf and mute because that just shows like she can only use her sight and vibrations to know. She can only use her sight, vibrations, and she can read people's lips to figure out what's going on. And I really, really liked that about about Hush, and so that's why I'm going to be giving Hush an A. So, guys, let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of this movie. I thought it was very, very good. If you guys haven't seen it, I highly recommend you do watch it. It is on Netflix, at least Canadian Netflix. I'm pretty sure it's on American Netflix too. Um, but yeah, guys. So yeah, I guess that's all for this movie review. It's kind of a shorter one, but that's all for this review. Subscribe for more content, and remember, you guys, whenever not being able to hear a killer in your house, say no to drugs.